That was the price of your crown.
Die! I want you to die.
Soon enough, I'll be dead. And you'll be king.
I don't want anything from you. You're not a man. You're not my father.
You are my son, and you have always known my mind.
You deceived me.
You let yourself be deceived. But in your heart, you always knew what had to happen here. At last, you know what it means to hate. Now you're ready to be a king.
My hate will die with you.
Just like a G, you know? Show me talk what's part of fire. Before they do it. I wake up and go give me some new money. You know I'm living like a G. These little niggas ain't gonna take nothing from me. You know we do it like a G. I swear to God I fuck on anyone. Just like a gangster, just like a G.
Good morning. Welcome to the Chit Podcast. Oh, let me take down the banner. Take down the banner. That was from the last show. But anyway, welcome to the Chit Podcast. This is season 2, episode 5. Let's begin season 2, episode 5 with another one of the good pro tips that we hand out to the good people. The good people who are fortunate enough to tumble across this page on YouTube or to see one of the posts that I keep throwing up randomly. I'm a very random nigga. I don't know why I'm so random. I'm consistently random. I'm a consistent dude. I do the same things all the time. I just do them in random ways. But anyway, all right, pro tip for today's episode is this is something that I used to really when I was younger and I was getting started, how I kind of moved, right? What I mean is when I made decisions as a young adult, I didn't try to make perfect decisions. I always tried to make any decision I made, I tried to make sure it kept me with options. I like to have options. I'm a man that likes options, right? And so basically the pro tip for today, did I put the pro tip button up? I didn't even put the pro tip button up. I'm slacking. Okay, so the pro tip for today is stop trying to make perfect decisions. Make decisions that leave you with the best options, because the best choice isn't always the one with the most upside. It's sometimes the one that gives you options or flexibility tomorrow, because we don't know what tomorrow brings. You don't know what's going to come next week. You don't know what's going to happen next week, next month, next year. And you lock yourself down today with something you didn't have to be locked down with. It gives you less flexibility. You know what I mean? You know, Loki might show up and you might be living in New York. You could have been living in New Jersey, you know? Keep yourself some options. Don't be in the way. Don't be it. I used to have this thing. I used to call niggas itwans, right? Let me put that on the screen. I used to say, okay. I used to have this thing back in the day when I was young. I used to say itwan. Like, I'd like, you're an itwan. You know what I mean? Like, you're an itwan. Especially when you get me frustrated. Like, you're an itwan. You say, what's an itwan? ITWAN, itwan. I used to call people itwans, in the way ass niggas. Like, just in the way for no reason. You just where you shouldn't be. You just in my way. You just messing my shit up. Not because you got something going on. Not because you got some reason to be here today or some reason to be doing this. Like, you just here and you shouldn't be. Get out the way. So when you make your decisions as well, you don't want to make decisions that might turn you into an itwan. You know what I mean? What are you in the way for? Like, what are you blocking people for? What do you, like, get out the way. Move, bitch. Get out the way. But when you make decisions, you're making decisions to not pin yourself down, because option breeds better choices later. And that's my pro tip for today. And with that, I keep doing things out of order. Let me make sure I get my hand clap ready. I got the one, the only, my big cuz. Let me welcome to the stage the Rugged Techie.
What's going on, man? How you doing?
How you doing? Good morning. Yeah.
Good morning. What's up?
He in the truck again. It's not the big truck. This is the pickup truck.
Yeah, the pickup truck. Yeah, I'm in my pickup truck. Yeah.
You see my cup? It's fading out. My cup. You see it?
I see a baby on there.
When you put hot liquid in it, the cup. When you put hot liquid in it, her pictures show up. My daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter. Okay.
All her baby pictures, like 1 year.
Oh, that's smooth. Will you order that online?
It's my favorite mug.
Will you order that online?
Well, my wife got it for me like 3 years ago. But this is my favorite cup. Because every time you put like something hot in it, you just see all her pictures. It just makes your day. You make some tea or some coffee, you be like, yeah, it's my cutie pie.
Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, hey, make some tea and some coffee in the morning. My cutie pie. Anyway, that's my favorite cup. How you doing today, cuz?
I'm all right, man. You know, I have to do a favor for somebody, so that's why I'm in my truck today. Mm-hmm. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. Not
What's
much.
The favor?
Fever. It's hot. That's the fever.
No, I said, what's the favor?
Oh, it's a a friend of mine. She's a woman. She's going on one of these cruises. You know what I'm saying? One of these cruises all these women go on. That's what keeps the cruise industry going. If women decides not to go on cruises, they go bankrupt in a week, boy.
Well, old folks be cruising too. Like I love cruising, but my wife started me with the cruising, but I'm a Carnival cruise guy.
You're a cruise guy because your wife.
Well, no, I mean my wife. She we just went on a Disney cruise. My wife likes all cruises. I like Carnival because Carnival is like a party vibe.
Right.
At Carnival, you be, like when I used to go on Carnival, I go on Carnival. I get in my drink package. You get 15 drinks a day with the drink package. So you get 15 drinks a day. They got a casino on the ship. They got good food. They got the hamburger spot. They got this spot. They got the pizza spot in the back of the boat. They got all of the different restaurants. So I just eat it and drink it and party it all day. It was like, So I was a Carnival cruise guy, but this last Disney cruise was amazing. The one we just went on like 3 weeks ago was amazing. I still haven't. I'm gonna do a show about it. What I'm gonna do is the people who set it up. I'm gonna do a podcast with them, and I'm gonna put together like I'm gonna do a show with them. I'm gonna try to set up a show with the people who. It's a tour company that my wife knows that they set it up, and we went with them.
Oh, Disney, man. Disney, man. They go all out, boy. That's what I heard.
Yeah. They got movie theaters on boat.
Yeah,
like 4 movie theaters. They do plays. Like we watched a whole Broadway play of Hercules on the ship. It's different, yeah. It's definitely different. It's definitely different. And the play was like a real production, bro. With like stuff coming out the floor, smoke and actors doing all kind of stuff. It was crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was a real play like you go to blow up Broadway.
Wow. Yeah, I've never been on I've never been on a cruise.
Oh, you haven't?
No, I've been invited 1,000 times, but I ain't never gone.
Why not?
Cause I'll be working.
Okay.
But I should. I
gotta do. I wanted to do a family cruise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gotta do one there.
All right. Well, if we do one, I can get my daughter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to do a family cruise. We'll talk with your big sis, and maybe like Shin sisters and stuff like that. And we see if we can get something set up.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe we get a package or something.
Yeah, we get like a package or something like that and see what we can do. Maybe
that might work.
Maybe cruise out of Jersey, make it easy for everybody instead of having to fly to Florida.
What part of Jersey?
They cruise out of Bayonne. You could probably do maybe if we like because most of our fam is up there except for like me and you.
Right.
Like, instead of everybody flying down to Florida or New Orleans or save that flight money, just cruise out of Jersey. But if you cruise out of Jersey, the only thing is certain times of the year you're going to have 2 cold days because you're going to be leaving the Northeast. Like if you leave in the fall or winter, it's going to be cold over that water until you get out of you got to bring a coat.
bring a jacket, right? Yeah.
Jacket, and you cruise out of Jersey. It's like, well, if you fly to Florida, you could just, it's gonna be warm when you leave, warm when you come back.
Right. I didn't know they had a cruise port out there.
Yeah, they cruise out of Bayonne, and then there's also one in New York. But the thing is, if you cruise out of those ports, if you go into the Caribbean, you got to add like an extra day or 2. Like Florida, Florida, you can do a 3-day cruise to the Caribbean. It's right there.
Right there. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
you have
Jersey is gonna be like a minimum 5 days, 6 days probably.
Right, they have one out of Baltimore. I know that.
Yeah, Baltimore, but Baltimore has a good port too.
It's the same thing though. 3 days extra because you have to go down south.
Yeah. You got extra days, so that's the only thing. But it's just a time thing. So it's like you cruise out of the Northeast, you don't have to do a flight. You're going to have to take off. You're going to have to use 2 extra days. Right. So it's trade-off.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. So I guess I'll go. I'm not against it. And also, I'm kind of trying to dodge these pandemics.
Oh, it ain't that. Them cruise ships be clean as hell, man.
Like the Hunter virus and all like that.
Them cruise ships be clean as hell, bro. You can eat up, man. You can eat up the floor.
I doubt it. I put something on the floor. You are not eating it,
bro. They be walking around in that ship, and I'm talking about it was immaculate.
Well, then that janitorial staff is out this world.
You walk out your bedroom. If you walk out your bedroom as you closing your door, somebody trying to go in there to clean it. You be like, hold on, bro. I'm coming right back. They knock on your door and be like, listen, man, I'm just trying to come in here and clean up. They clean up the bedrooms 3-4 times a day.
3 or 4 times a day
on a Disney ship. Like 3. I leave out in the morning. They'll come in and clean up. I'll come in and be in the room. They'll come in when I leave back out. They'll come in. Like, every time I come in, they got like an animal on the bed that they made, a lot of towels and stuff to show you that they came in and cleaned up.
Why are they cleaning up so much?
They want to keep stuff. They don't want germs like manifesting, I guess.
Oh, you know what? Yeah. I'm not.
Like,
I'm not sure if they do that. Right.
Yeah, we ain't gonna be having this y'all in here with the funky rooms.
I don't know if they cleaned that much before, but I think they probably definitely after COVID, they probably clean a lot more than they did before. They probably only clean like once a day before.
My bad, because I had just made some breakfast.
That's fine.
So I had just the early morning show. I had to get some grub going.
Well, what are you eating now?
I'm eating scrambled eggs and barbecue chicken.
See, man, you eating all heavy. It's hot, man. Burn it up, man.
Heat don't bother me.
Oh, man, you eating. Listen, I'll be eating some cantaloupe tips. I'll be eating some fruit. Something, you know what I mean?
It's something weird. I was just talking with my wife, because she never really understands it. I'm like, heat doesn't bother me. Like, it'll be hot, and I know it's hot, but it doesn't bother me. Like, I was outside working in the heat yesterday. I was outside working doing paver work. I picked up all of these 2x2 pavers. Picked up like 40 of them yesterday in the heat. Like, heat don't bother me, bro.
Nah, it bothers you.
I get the sweat going. I don't care. Like, I like the sweat.
No. It bothers you. You're just braving it. Like, I know when I was doing flatbed over the road, I used to be in Arizona, like Yuma, Arizona. It'd be like 115 degrees outside, 120 sometimes. One time it was 124 degrees. And I still worked outside. I still did what I had to do, but it was killing me, boy. Like killing me.
It's like the heat to me is just like, you know, this is one of the, I'm glad you said this because I always disagree with this. You know how like the sign of toughness is you can brave the cold in football. Like, oh, I can just stand out in the cold.
Right.
Like, I never saw that as a sign of toughness. Like, I think that became a sign of toughness because it was coming from a European perspective because like Europe is cold.
Right.
Cause I'd be like, no, you have to, if you can't stand the heat, like if it gets hot and you need 10 ACs, like why isn't it tough for you to be able to stand the heat?
Right.
Why isn't it tough for you to be able to go outside in the summertime and be like, yeah, this shit ain't nothing, nigga. This shit ain't about nothing, nigga.
Yo, now we
doing that over here, son.
now that we talking, you heard Europe had a heat wave, right?
Yeah.
Yo, why like 100 people died?
Oh, really?
It's not funny, but it's like, yeah, 100 people died from the heat.
And that's my thing. I'm like,
There's no air conditioning out there.
The sign of masculinity in America is when it's 20 degrees, you can go outside with a t-shirt. But it's not a sign of It's not a sign of weakness when it's 90 degrees and you got to have the AC on 60.
You know what? You might be onto something there.
Mm-hmm.
It's centralized to a certain group.
It's centralized to a certain group. Like what made Europeans comfortable.
Yeah,
not seen as a sign of weakness. Like I have a weakness, I can't stand heat. But because of physiology that they can brave the cold or they can tolerate more cold, that was a sign of toughness.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, all right, well, when it's 99 degrees outside, I want you to come outside with me and let's stand there.
Right.
Because that's also tough, nigga.
Right.
That's also a whole different type of tough, bro. It's a whole different type of tough to stand there at 100 degrees and let that sun hit you and be like, man, this shit ain't about nothing.
The rules are skewed.
The rules are always skewed to a Western prism.
Yeah. 100%. 125%.
Yeah, man. But so you had said something to me just a moment ago that was interesting. You said the Supreme Court passed a new ruling, and I heard about it, and I didn't get the chance to look into it. Tell the people what the ruling was.
So basically, Trump wrote an executive order to end birthright citizenship, pretty much, and they had to go through the Supreme Court to see if it was constitutional or not. Supreme Court ruled that it was not that it was that birthright citizenship for the meantime you cannot write an executive order to end birthright citizenship, pretty much. Yeah, that's what they said.
So birthright citizenship. Only thing I looked into before when it came out, all I was hearing about or looking at was what's his name? Thomas, Justice Thomas's dissent or whatever it was called, and he was going through all of the legislation. All right, so let's explain to the people what birthright citizenship is first.
Basic. I'll put it in the most basic terms I can put it in. If you're born here, you're a citizen.
Mm-hmm.
That's no matter the circumstance. I can come and fly over a plane and jump out a parachute from another country. As soon as I land, if me and somebody else have sex, as soon as that baby is born, that baby is considered a United States citizen.
Yeah,
that's basically what it means.
And that was all to me. Birthright citizenship was always misused.
Mm.
Birthright citizenship was first implemented to address the fact that the enslaved when when you had all of the millions and millions of formerly enslaved people, they had to grant birthright citizenship to say people born here, they had to fix what they had broken with people like the different Supreme Court cases. Like, what was the guy that went to the Supreme Court because he went to Kansas and he said, I'm on free land, so I should be free. Oh man, it starts with a W. His name starts with a W. He was an enslaved person. He fled his enslavers, and he went to a free territory. And he says, since I'm on free territory, I should now be a free man. And
I can't. I know what you're talking about. I can't think of it.
Give me one moment. Who? Yeah, but basically, birthright citizenship was implemented to address or redress the fact that there was so many Black Americans in the country that was in limbo, and those Black Americans that were in limbo had nowhere to go. So the government was like, we can send them back to Africa, but then where do we send them to? There was no country that we were connected to. And so there's a word that the government used to use in those days called domicile. Domicile is a person who has ties to a land or the parents' land. And so since Black Americans had no domicile because we were snatched from Africa, there was no place for us to be domiciled to. The government, that's when they created Liberia. The intention was going to be, send everyone to create a place for domicile, send everyone to Liberia or something to that effect. But basically the Supreme Court did the government did the birthright citizenship. But then after that, the birthright citizenship was abused, where people could just fly in and have a baby. And this is the only country where America is the only place, if I'm not mistaken, where just having a baby there makes you a citizenship. Like, you could just live. I think it's one of the only ones. I think America's like the only place. Like, yeah, like you can live in other countries your whole life, your kids' whole life. It's
one of the only countries. It's asinine. And the reason it's asinine is you cannot have a nation without those rules. You cannot have a nation without borders. The question is, if you say you want to have a world without borders at all, then say that and work and then make it known to people so they understand what you're trying to do. But don't try to circumvent the law in order to get done what you want to get done through some other means. Just tell people what you want to do, and then maybe they'll agree with you, maybe they won't. But birthright citizenship for people with no rules is a recipe for disaster. I'm going to tell you why as well. Are you going to ship their parents home when they get caught? Are you going to send them home if they find out to be illegal? So now their kids are here, but their parents are gone? That's going to cause a whole lot of issues. Because now you have a whole class of people without parents. And those people who are without parents are going to be our prey, really, for a certain class of people.
Pray for the Epstein Islands.
Right. Foster care, Child Protective Services, CPS. They're going to start grabbing those kids up, and you know what happens to kids in that system.
Mm-hmm.
Very bad things happen to them. So now you have a whole class of kids without parents. Imagine that.
What I was thinking about was the Dred Scott. I said W.
Dred Scott. Dred Scott.
I got him mixed up with somebody else. Dred Scott. He had went to Wisconsin.
I'm listening. I'm driving, but I'm listening. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dred Scott had went to Wisconsin, or his owner had took him to Wisconsin, which was free territory. He said, "Well, since I'm in free territory, I should be a free man." And it went all the way to the Supreme Court. They said, "Take your ass back to slavery."
Hey, listen, Blackie. We don't care what you're talking about.
That's what the Supreme Court said. Listen, Blackie, take your ass back to slavery. And so salute to Dred Scott, strapped to that case. You know what I realized though? I never say I never really say I try not to ever say slaves because it was probably I'm sure it was a lot of dumb niggas back then. But
of course, dress Scott with condom.
But, oh yeah.
God, because listen, if you're a slave, you cannot put your future at the behest of put your whole future on the courts of a country that enslaves you.
Yeah, but I still feel like
you gotta get out of the country.
I'm of the opinion that people operated on higher wavelengths back in the day for some reason. Like when I read old writings,
right?
It just seems to me, it appears to me that people were operating on a higher spectrum,
higher plane,
and it could be because they had less distractions. I don't know.
Absolutely. We're distracted.
Yeah, I think we're such a distracted generation in society and world. When I read, I'll read old writings from the 1800s and 1900s from supposedly people in distress or people who were in distress but going through hard things and hard, difficult situations. But their writings were profound or had depth to them. Even if the language was broken, they could even if they're speaking in a broken English, it was still a depth to the thought process. Right. That sometimes seems missing to me when I listen to everyday banter between people. It's everything. It wasn't surface level conversation, but then I could be just picking and choosing because the amount of writing we get from back there is very minimized, so my sample size is very small. So I could only be getting. You're really only going to be getting the writing of the profound people, the less profound people. They ain't touching the pen. They touching no pen.
Right, you ain't never hear from them. Right. You never hear from them. Right.
Never hear from them whole ass things like the niggas from back then. They ain't touching no pen. But now the nigga niggas is on blogs and podcasts and they doing music and so they all over the place. And you be like, God damn, there's a lot of dumb niggas out here. But the niggas got the platform to be loud. You know what I mean? When I say niggas, I'm not talking about just black people. I'm talking about dumb people.
Where getting this information from, man? They get their information all from YouTube. They don't read nothing. Where you get all this information from?
Yeah, it's when I listen to
they don't know.
When I listened to people back in the day, it was everybody was profound, but then when you think about it, you're you know what? Probably only the profound people was the ones doing some shit. All of the rest of the dumb people, or not dumb people, all the rest of the regular niggas, they was just outside, just doing what regular niggas do.
Yeah, robbing train cars or something.
Robbing train cars, yeah. playing with dynamite.
Right. Holding up horse carriages.
Jacking cattle and shit, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Out of control, man. I don't know. I think I'll go further than that. I'll say this happened rather recently. I think even in modern times, a person cannot pay attention long enough to reach the certain levels that people used to reach back in the day. For instance, you had Prince, you had Michael Jackson. I don't see anybody reaching those levels now. I don't think anybody's reaching a Michael Jackson or Prince level because of the amount of attention you got to pay to your craft. All day in the room doing the same dance move or playing the same guitar chord.
You're in the room all day practicing one thing,
Right. Practicing a hat throw, pulling your hat off and just throwing it. Yeah. Just that move. You gonna practice that for 3 hours. Ain't nobody doing that now.
That's funny.
Less quality of entertainment, less quality of art, less quality of everything, less quality of thought. Even our generation, even though we're distracted, we still have some things that are muscle memory in our heads. So we're able to have conversations that are, more based in reality a lot of times because of how we were raised. Dewey Decimal System. Ain't nobody know what the Dewey Decimal System is now.
Nowadays, little kids fuck the Dewey Decimal. Dewey Decimal System used to be like, I was saying that to somebody the other day, a couple months ago, I was saying to my wife or somebody, I was like, yo, these little kids, I was like, I go to the library. I take my daughter to the library because she loves to read, but I also wanted her. The library is one of the greatest creations in mankind, in human history.
Right.
It was like the first time people had access. It was like the library birthed more, pushed the world further than the internet did. And from the library system, all of the developments that we live with today was created by the people who had access to knowledge.
Absolutely.
The internet system, it created all of the dumb, the internet. Once we got the internet, niggas was like porno.
Right.
Porno. Let's sell some ass. Let's sell some tits. Shake that shit, bitch. That's like the internet, like
right.
We didn't get the internet, and people be like, let's take the next leap in human existence together, people. We got the internet, the niggas start fighting on the line, niggas go to Walmart to harass people.
Right.
like that, you got all this internet technology, all of the things we can be looking up and doing, and you're like, let's bitch at women. Let's bitch at men. Let me sell some pussy.
Sell it cheap at that.
Let me sell some pussy real quick. I got a new website. Let me sell some pussy.
Yeah. And cheap. They selling it cheap now. They selling it real cheap now. They ain't selling it. They selling it for pennies on a dollar. Cause ain't nobody buying that.
All the things we be using the internet for. All the things we be doing.
Yeah, I'll be. Go ahead.
I said we be out here. I said all the things we be using it for, and it's like every time I come across something, it's like I was just saying this yesterday to the guest I had when I was doing that show, episode 4, and I was like, I just keep getting bombarded with like gender war, and I'm like, I said it got so bad. I said it's just going all out, and then this does come. Technology is crazy,
right?
Like, I was speaking of technology. I was talking about the Scott Bessent hack, or not didn't hack. He took Iran's crypto wallets.
Oh my God!
So
who did that?
The Treasury, U.S. Treasury.
He took. Oh my God!
He took the crypto wallets, but what it showed was what I was talking about it in the previous episode, where I was saying about technology. I was like, when the crypto bros used to argue with me about how secure crypto was, and it's the only way to avoid the U.S. And I used to say to them, if you think you could use their internet wires, their internet cables to send anything, and they don't know how to deal with it, I said, you don't understand your government
or technology.
Right. And so what Scott Bessent showed when he said we took their wallets, we confiscated their wallets, he showed that not only do they know what's in a wallet, they know where the wallet is in the digital space, and they know how to abscond it. They know how to take it from you. And so everything that I said, I was saying on the previous episode, I said, I had different crypto bros try to argue with me since 2016 about the validity of crypto and escaping the U.S.
Right, it's digital. Right, it's stupid.
I used to say to them, "What if they'll just cut your internet connection off?"
Right.
I used to say that they'll just cut your internet off, then your crypto's gone forever. They won't let you get access to the internet. They will not let you physically, digitally, imaginatively. You will have no way to get there. If they want to, they will ban you from the internet, bro.
Right.
You will have no access. You try to go through your mother to get it, and they'll ban her. They'll make that wallet a no-go zone. That anyone who tries to touch it, their connection to the internet is forever impacted. That IP is destroyed. I'll kill your IP, bro.
Yeah, they might be able to see, even if you have your wallet token on a computer that's not connected to the internet, you might have that. But like you said, when you try to use that to get your money.
But if you don't have it connected to the internet, now you got to carry that computer with you to the place you want to go. Open it, make sure there's no Wi-Fi.
Right.
Make sure there's no way that laptop better stay in double airplane mode.
They took Iran.
You better keep the blue. When you put it in airplane mode, you better keep the Bluetooth off. You better give nobody no way to get into that computer, bro. So what I was saying is they took Iran's wallet. I'm not against crypto, but it's just I used to just laugh when people would tell me it's the way to avoid America. I'm like, people just don't.
You're not avoiding
America.
nothing. Right, you're not avoiding anything.
People do not understand America. This is what it keeps showing me. Is they just don't understand the nature of this government. Like you're not like we're not lying when people say that we got satellites that can read a quarter. Like you're not.
Right.
It's like you think the people who made a satellite that can read a quarter is gonna not know how to get into the crypto? You think that?
Right. And every single murderer or murder that happens, if they wanted to, they could find that murderer.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but they don't want to give out. They don't want people to know how far the technology they have goes, so they don't use it all the time. Like you said, see things from far away. They can play. Just know that.
It's like I
don't know how he gets away with it.
I would say to people, do you think that other countries America bullies the entire planet we were bullying the entire planet for a long time, where we know everything that's happening in that country. You think we know everything that's happening in somebody else's country and we don't know everything that's happening in ours? You think it's like you got a controlling, abusive dad that's like bullying and terrorizing the block, and you think that he comes home and he don't realize there's dirt on the floor? It's like
right.
America is like we know every ounce of grain and any mineral and everything that's moving everywhere. We know, like, yo, we'll be like, last week China and Iran exchanged X amount of grain shipment. You never hear no other country talk about what kind of product is moving in and out of America. Nobody's ever like, Australia sent America this item or that. Like we literally could tell you everything that went into somebody else's front door and everything that left the back door of another country. Like, you think that these niggas don't know how to get your crypto wallet? You think that the anonymous person that made crypto, you think that anonymous person isn't the government?
Right, an anonymous person. Yeah, he works for the government.
Like you don't realize how this is CIA,
right?
Like,
obviously, it's obvious. Yeah,
like you don't realize that this is this whole construct is part of the government's plan.
Right, absolutely. Kobayashi. It's almost like, go ahead.
Yeah. And they give it a fake Japanese guy name to make it seem credible, like the people like anime and shit like that, and the mysteriousness of it. So they like yo, I used to tell people the CIA. That's why I used to put up my banner. I gotta switch over to the other platform. Oh shoot, hold on 1 second. Let me switch over to the other platform real quick to get it. I used to put up this banner here because I used to put up this banner that the CIA is 100.
Right.
CIA is 100 because I'm like, they convince people. It's like they said the devil's greatest trick was convincing them that they don't exist. The CIA really makes people not ever think CIA. Like, I think CIA first time I see anything, always. I see anything, I say CIA is the first thing I think. Like, it gotta be CIA.
Well, it's not even the CIA. It's mostly the NSA.
NSA, okay, yeah, even worse.
Because they monitor all communications.
Yeah,
there's no phone call or nothing that they don't monitor.
I'm like, you think that, like, you don't understand how that would be if I was the government and I'm controlling finance and I want to make sure there's no way around me. You don't think that I would be smart enough to create a back door for people to play in the black market for me to watch?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And it's just so convenient that back door has to operate through my internet. It's so convenient.
It's so obvious. It's so obvious. It's so obvious. I said the same thing about cryptocurrency. I was like, it just seems like it popped out of nowhere, huh? Just popped out of nowhere.
Popped out of nowhere talking about it's untraceable. That's what people used to say to me. Is they would say to me, "It's untraceable. You gotta understand." Right. I said, no. You gotta understand. They want you to think it's untraceable. The moment they want what you got is theirs. Like, the moment they want what you got is theirs.
Well, they don't understand history, and I read a book called The Grand Archipelago.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Oh. Yeah. I read a book called The Archipelago. It's called, basically, it's a book about communist Russia and when Stalin took over and how all of the systems or government systems or the plumbing of the government, how all that worked, right? So they were saying that people used to hoard gold. They were hoard gold in their houses, and you know what happened? Yeah. The freaking government went in their house, grabbed people, start torturing them, and until they told them where the gold was.
Yeah.
That's what they did. They just, you gold. Do you have any gold? No, we don't. Okay, we're gonna start torturing people until you tell us where the gold is. And then they tell them where the gold is.
Give me that finger, give me that pinky.
Right. That's what happened.
People don't really understand stuff. And it's like, I'm not like, it didn't bring me joy to be right. But it's just, it brings me frustration that people can see everything that we see out here on a daily basis and they still don't believe. It's like people believe in stuff where they don't see proof. Like, like pick a religion, pick a culture, you know, or not a culture, but pick so many things that people have not seen any works, right? And they have faith. Right. They have faith, and I don't knock that faith. I support that faith. But I'm like, we got like 100 years of data on America, like 100 years strong, and I just go off of like I just know history. I
know history. Right.
I know history. And so when being that I know history, I just correlate and say, oh, it has to be that because look at the track record. And it's like, no matter how much you show people the track record, they don't believe. And it's like you see all of this work that this government has put in, and you still don't believe in it. You still don't believe that they're capable of something. Or like, they did that, but they wouldn't be that smart. They wouldn't be that corrupt. They wouldn't be that wicked. They wouldn't be that, you know what I mean? It's always like that type of a thought process.
Yeah. Oh, they wouldn't do, it wouldn't do. By the way, the book's name is The Gulag Archipelago by Alexander Solzhenitsyn. But they have no idea of what, and if they don't read history, they can't conceive of what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
They have no idea.
Yeah, I'm like, it's got nothing to show. All of the crypto people who debated me on it, I know so many crypto people, and every one of them, to a person, has debated me or tried to debate me. I'll say what I'll say, and then they'll say what they'll say, and I'm like, you really think that? You really? And I just leave it alone. But everyone I've known would not even concede that I could be right.
Oh no!
It's like their desire for overnight success and a quick blow up, or to extract wealth in crypto, made them say, I don't even care I don't even want to think about that, because that's going to mess up my greed, my chase, my lust for that bag. Like I need this to pay off because I need this to hit. That was the mindset that a lot of people was operating from. And I'm like, yo, it also could just be a trap, right? And that's like, if you're not in on the pump side, you coming in on the dump side, and you don't ever going to know. You got to get in on the pump, not the dump, and that's the thing. It's like, it's just that's why I would say that. I'm like, how do you know you in the? I said, what, you buying something? You got it's just too much of it. I'm like, I get it if you're just gambling, but I'm like, when you talking about trying to avoid the U.S. government, I'm like, yeah, now you're just talking crazy.
If you don't understand. This is how you figure it out. If you don't understand how the thing that you're in works precisely, you're on the dump side.
You're on the dump side. Yeah. Good point.
Yeah, you want to dump. You dump side. Yeah.
You're on the dump side if you don't understand.
You have to understand precisely.
Yeah, if you don't understand precisely the game, you're on the dump side.
Right. When somebody tells you a piece of it, you're able to extract exactly what's going on at any point in time. If you're able to do that, then you're on the pump side. But if you have a lot of questions and you have no idea what's going on, yeah, you're on the dump side.
You're on the dump side. You're on the dump side, dummy.
I don't do none of that. I don't do quick money, nothing. I'm not on the pump or dump side. Yeah. I'm on the okay, I'm gonna build this thing. I know how it operates, and I'm gonna build it for myself so I know how it operates. Outside of that, yeah, I build my own systems. I don't let somebody build a system for me and tell me, "Oh, you come in the system with me and it's gonna work." No, I don't trust that.
The only reason I need you to come into the system is because I'm trying to inflate I'm trying to inflate my value now. So now I have the infrastructure, and so now I need you to come into the system to expand my balloon. And once my balloon gets expanded, I'm gonna close that shit off and walk away.
Right. I need to extract more resources from more suckers. Yeah. And you're another sucker in my system. So yeah. I don't. And another thing, if somebody can't explain to me in 2 minutes what they're talking about, if I ask a question about what they're trying to sell me, if you can't explain in a minute or two what you're talking about, I automatically think it's a scam.
Yeah.
You should be able to explain to me in 2 minutes.
Let me ask you this: were you getting a lot of phone calls? Were you getting a lot of phone calls this week from unknown numbers, random numbers?
I get robocalls every freaking week.
No, but it was like crazy. Like I said to my wife, I said, "Yo, I got like 20 calls today from random numbers," and she said, "Me too." I was like, "Yo, it's like the scammers are trying to hit the end of the month quotas."
Right.
Like,
well,
July 30th, my phone wouldn't stop ringing, yo. I was like, yo, this was like trying to hit the end of the month quotas, end of the fiscal year quotas or something. I'm like, yo, this is wild.
Right. The bums are out, man. The bums are out, and when the bums are out, these the criminals, man. They're gonna They're try to find a way. They're gonna try to find a way not to work.
You at your destination?
I'm here, but she's not out yet. But yeah, they're gonna try to find a way not to work.
Okay, I'm gonna let you get out of here before your guests get in the car. All right. What cruise ship is she taking? Out of curiosity.
I think she's going on Carnival. I don't know.
On Carnival. Oh man. Oh, let me see what I got. Tell her, I know you one of those guys.
Hurry up.
Crazy.
This is a favor for her. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going in nothing.
He hit the horn like crazy. Yeah, that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. Well, tell the people where to find you at.
You can find me on Rugged Techie on YouTube. You can find me soon on Facebook, Rugged Techie, or you can find me Rugged Techie on Instagram. Pretty much Rugged Techie everywhere.
So Rugged Techie, and I love the tagline on the Rugged Techie. Genius comes down to time. Genius comes down to time management. And I want to leave the people with another advertisement for Ink and Indulgence, the literary affair, November 7th, 2026, in the great city of Houston. I want to see you there. I want you to see me there. I want us to see each other there. And like I keep saying, the event's going to happen, whether you're there or not. I just want it to happen with you. So with that being said, if you're in the Houston area, or if you're going to be in the Houston area, or if you can be in the Houston area, be in the Houston area on that day. Don't be there the week after, the week before. Be there that week. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and let you good people go. And remember, life. Wait, let me put my banner up. Until next time, like, share, and subscribe. I don't really, I like comments, but F a comment. But leave them if you like. What I want you to do is I want you to share this show. I want you to subscribe to this show. And I want you to hit the thumbs up button, you lazy ass niggas. But anyway, remember, life is too short to learn everything late. That's why I'm trying to give it to you early. All right? And with that, we out of here. I love you.
Peace.
Peace.
Real niggas stand up, we handle business. Keep it real to up to tell you on the real is. Little bit mad, man, key, tight shit. 12 outside my house, cause I'm rich. Nigga been getting sprayed, they know how we playin'. Got out Halloween, but I'm no demon, baby. Niggas rats, I'm a bad father cause I raised them. Cause I made them. Yeah. I feel real love in my face. Peace and blessings on my face. Let my love spread, this ain't no phase. Blaming Jesus off of my face. My real brothers contribute to my pain. I'm putting racks up every single day. I've been coping, spending every day. I've been decent, living out of space. I came from nothing, now we made it to the top. New Rose rest with icing on the rocks, yeah. You a boss, just flex, you can do it. The next time I see you, we can do it. You say that you love me, then prove it. Yeah, the road respect you gotta charge. Keep it presidential just like your wives. I can see you love me when I look into your eyes. You popping out with me on a Thursday. Bought you a house, it ain't in your birthday. I'm trying to do your pussy the worst way. Come on, baby. She said she hear a nigga crying. How the fuck you hear tears?